Overseas now, the Russian President Vladimir Putin has issued an order to his top military chief to put all of Russia's deterrence forces, which includes nuclear arms, on high alert for combat. The move signals an escalation of Russia's response, heightening fears of a nuclear war. President Putin has blamed the West for provoking him. These are the key developments this morning. Ukraine has agreed to meet the Russian delegation for talks without any preconditions. The delegation will happen tomorrow on the Ukraine-Belarus border. Late yesterday, there was a battle on the streets of Ukraine's second largest city, Kharkiv, after Russian troops entered. But Ukraine says, as of this morning, that is still under Ukraine control. And the European Union has announced it will shut its airspace to all Russian planes.
This will apply to any plane owned, chartered or otherwise controlled by a Russian legal or natural person. So let me be very clear. Our airspace will be closed to every Russian plane, and that includes the private jets of oligarchs too.
So the situation is certainly hard to read at the moment. It has just gone 1 a.m. in the capital of Kiev. The UN General Assembly will be meeting. This is as the city is under strict curfew, and Ukrainians who remain are preparing for another night of airstrikes and explosions. Sky News reporter Diana Magnay has the very latest.
Last Saturday, Vladimir Putin held nuclear drills for all the world to see. This Sunday, he put them on high alert.
Dear colleagues, you can see that Western countries are not only taking unfriendly economic actions against our country, I mean the illegal sanctions that everyone knows about, but also the top officials of leading NATO countries are allowing themselves to make aggressive statements with regards to our country. That's why I'm ordering the Defence Minister and the Chief of General Staff to put deterrence forces on high combat alert.
Even his defence minister looks concerned.
He's put his nuclear forces on high alert. What does that mean, and how worried should we be?
Alerting could mean an increase in general force readiness. It could mean forces from Russia's 12 GUMU, which are in charge of Russia's nuclear arsenal, pulling nuclear warheads out of central storage, bringing them to places where means of delivery are stored, things like strategic bombers, part of Russia's long-range aviation. It could mean a higher alert level of Russia's strategic bomber force. It could mean more strategic ballistic missile submarines being put out to sea, right? Or it could be a larger number of strategic bomber patrols or things of sort of over-signaling of that nature.
Russian troops have pushed into Ukraine's second largest city, Kharkiv. But their advance does not appear to be the slam-dunk straight-to-Kiev invasion that they'd hoped for. But they have deployed just a fraction of the military power they have on standby, so that could all change. Sky News has confirmed the presence of thermobaric rockets in southern Ukraine, an especially nasty weapon that the Russians are known to have, which sucks in oxygen to create a massive blast. Videos like this of a Ukrainian soldier swearing he'll never speak Russian again once this war is done, testament to the fact that Ukraine's military will not go down without a fight. Ukraine agreed today to send a delegation for talks with the Russians at a site near Chernobyl on the border between Ukraine and Belarus, but they remained defiant.
If the order of President Putin to put on high alert his nuclear weapons is a direct threat to use these nuclear weapons against Ukraine, then I have a very simple message. It will be a catastrophe for the world, but it will not break us down.
In Russia, protesters again took to the streets across the country, those who see through the propaganda and know this war is wrong, and who aren't deterred by the inevitable arrests.
Nuclear forces on high alert, Ukraine's cities under attack, and this kind of a crackdown back home. It is a hard sell even to his own people that this is all in the name of Russia's defence.
They don't know why their president is doing this, and the West doesn't either, which makes planning a response to what is now a nuclear threat that much harder. Diana Magnay, Sky News, Moscow.